What is up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. I'm at one of my favorite lakes in the whole wide world. It is Lake Castaic. I wasn't going to go today. The weather kind of was the most ideal today as opposed to tomorrow. And the weather basically decides what lake I fish at. I was going to hit Kachuma because I was hoping that the water is sort of cleared up and people are catching good fish over there. I know they did the trout plant when I was there, so, you know, possibly catch some trout. But I was hoping the reaction by the Kachuma would be going off. But then I got a late night text from my buddy Jim, and it's all the fish that he posted on Instagram, these giant bass that he caught. Good sized bass. I wouldn't say giants, but really good sized bass for this time of year at Castaic for right now. And so I had to come. I just cannot stay away from this lake if the fish are biting. And honestly, I got my fingers crossed that there'll be some striper boils, or at least some striper. I brought the whole arsenal of gear. I brought some topwater stuff. Maybe I'll just throw to points randomly and see if I can't get on a striper bite. I brought my binoculars to see if I can spot some boils from across the lake. I brought all my reaction bite gear, like jerk baits, crank baits, spinner baits, stuff like that. And of course, the tried and the true, the Castaic Slayer, my Senko setup, and that is it. So I got everything, and I'm hoping to get on a fun bite and a good bite, and hopefully catch a couple of decent fish, because my biggest of the year, I don't think is over 3 pounds, maybe 4 pounds at Casitas, maybe 4. I didn't weigh it, so you know that's not very big. Usually I catch multiple 5s and 6s. You know, I'd love to break those and get a 7 or 8 or whatever, but man, I'm just hoping to get a good 3-4 pounder, maybe a couple of those. That would be awesome. And of course, a striper of any kind, not the little dinks, but a nice size striper on top water would be the best. But yeah, that is it. I even brought some swim baits. I didn't bring my giant swim bait rod, but I did bring some swim baits, maybe just to throw around a little bit. But anyway, that is it. I'll see you on the water whenever they open this damn lake up. Also, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you're into the Patreon thing, you know, become a member. You get perks, all kinds of merch and things like that, and it really helps support the channel. If you like this content, like I said, I'm trying to throw out as many videos as I can right now. So if you like the content, you like the how-to videos, you like the fishing videos, please comment, subscribe, you know, recommend some stuff. If you guys have a certain lake you want me to fish, it's within reason, or certain techniques you want me to explain or try, anything, you know, gear reviews, you just let me know in the comments. I'll see what I can do. I really appreciate the feedback. All right, I'll see you on the water. So I'm just casting at this point here. See if there's any striper hanging around. All right, just how one you let it go. Little baby. Dang. All right, it is 9 o'clock. I've had 2 bites. Caught one little smallmouth, which you saw. Feels like I had a nice one on there and he just didn't hang on to it. So I may have to put some secret sauce on the old Senko if I'm gonna keep throwing it. Buddy Jim behind me there. You figure if Jim is nearby, then you might be close to the fish. So he's been out here pounding it, so he knows where they're at. So I'm gonna try this side again, maybe work this point a little bit, and then try something different, head over to the other side, the sunny side where the water's a little dirtier, and try to get a crankbait bite or something. All right, so the problem with Castaic right now is the water's so low. This lake's always crowded, but with the water so low, everybody's going over the same water, you know, the same baits. So you just kind of have to get lucky or catch a dumb fish. You know, I always like to try to find the spot where nobody else is fishing, you know. but it's tough right now. It's a fish, baby. All right. God, it's hard to say that this is like the best fish of the day, but it is. Okay, good fish. Off this point again. Much better. Got 6-pound test. Already jumped once. So let me try to fight him a little bit. Not losing another fish, man. So it's hard because I'm battling the wind and the fish. Oh, good fish. Wow. All right, this could be a nice fish. This is a really good fish. Just saw the boat. One more, buddy. Okay, not a giant by any means. And he's actually quite thin, but he's not too bad. A little top heavy. It's okay, that's okay. It's a good fish. Okay, first decent fish at Castaic in a while. He's not that heavy, kind of thin, but a big old head here. All right. It's not quite a pattern, but it's 2 fish in a row off this point. So I'm gonna drift it a couple more times. All right, everybody, real quick. Caught my fish on the drop shot. Right here, I'm using the People's Worm, 6-inch Roboworm, straight tail. Kind of similar to the Oxblood flake, except it's got this little purple stripe. That's it. Size 6 hook, little cheapo water gremlin drop shot, about 1.5 feet. I was using a little shorter earlier, so, but whatever. And that is it. One on the crank, baby. Did he get off? Did he get off? Oh, he got off, but I had one on the crank. All right, it's official. Lake's too crowded. Look at this. 3 boats behind me. 1, 2, 3 kayak. Another one just went around the corner. All fishing the same stuff, man. Every corner, every point has got at least 1 boat on it. So I worked this whole edge here with 3 different baits. Nothing's going on. So just kind of throwing in the middle and got a bite, but did not hang on. I think it was a bite. It felt like one. Could have been a tree. All right, guys, very tough bite today. A little after 11. Very, very crowded. Are you serious? I lost another one. That is the 3rd one. I mean, the hook is a little bent out. Oh my God. God dog it. It's gotta be the hook. God dang it. I would not be surprised if I lost this fish because, all right, there we go. God, once again, it's not that big, but you're not getting any bites, man. Whew, I'll take it. Keep it down, just so I can get a lovely picture. Okay, man. Bite, every fish counts. Thanks, buddy. That's why when I was here like a month ago and I was catching all those bass on the Fluke on top water and like subs just beneath the surface, that's why I stayed as long as I could, because man, when the bite is going off on this lake, you've you've got to take advantage and really appreciate it, because it could die off any given day. It can just stop. Real quick, just to show you what I'm doing, kind of these bigger points like this with a lot of incoming water and wind. This is a little dirty, which is okay. I prefer like nice clean water though. It seems like the fish prefer it. And I'm just kind of dragging it. See where the dirty water meets the clean water? So I'm just kind of right on the edge with the bait, drop shot, and dragging it into here. And as it crosses over, probably like 10-15 feet out is when I'm getting my bite. And that's been kind of the pattern all day. So it seems like you got to find some of these bigger points like this. Yeah, and that is it. Come on. On the Senko. I don't think it's that big. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. He's putting up a fight. Come on, buddy. He's not going to get in. It's not a bad fish. Don't rush. Don't rush. As Juan would say, easy, easy. This is a nice fish. I feel like I'm putting so much pressure on him too. One more time up. Okay, baby. Thank you. Okay, I'll take that. Again, not a giant, but man, good fight. Not a bad fish on the Senko. Big mouth. Look at that. All right, this could be the last fish of the day and the biggest. I mean, he's not a giant, maybe 3 pounds. He's kind of heavy, kind of hard to hold, but what a beautiful fish.